I'm going to speak. My name is Christina, and I lead the team at the embassy at the Danish embassy in Kampala that works with areas of accountability, anti-corruption, civic engagement, strengthening of civil society. So what we are talking about here is that we've got 4 donors or development partners, that being Denmark, as I come from. We've got our colleagues from the Netherlands, from Sweden, and from Ireland, who have gone together and decided to support interventions, activities, and partnerships within 3 intervention areas. So these are strengthening accountability, enhancing civic engagement, and promoting and protecting rights. These are very, very broad. We have a time frame right now that takes up to the end of 2027.
We can contribute towards a meaningful and strong collaboration between the state and non-state actors, as well as citizens, that we can contribute to improving accountability of government to its population. An engaged civil society plays a key role in advancing and implementing this. But also key actors like media, women and youth-led organizations, human rights institutions, grassroots organizations, refugee-led organizations, and others play a role in creating a more accountable society, enhancing the trust between citizens, the rights holders, and government, the duty bearers, as we heard before. The partnership we launched today is special in another way as well, because they are all with Ugandan civil society organizations. They address the needs that they know are there, because they are there. And that is what we in Development Inc. call localization. It's always something, there's always a buzzword, isn't there? And this is the buzzword. We don't know what it means, but it means exactly this. It means you who are here, who are living with the communities and thereby knowing the communities. We are here to support you directly and through our partners. And together with the more than, we heard from Christina, 20 organizations we will support here, we will cover all of the 13 West Nile administrative units, and the organizations originate from different corners of this large and vast region. The different organizations that we are supporting are working on issues related to accountability, civic engagement, and human rights. They work with media, access to justice, women's rights, youth engagement, human rights defenders, national resource governance, anti-corruption, and many, many other difficult topics.
Let me emphasize that Sweden's vision for Uganda is no different than for our own country: a prosperous, open, democratic, and peaceful society. However, poverty is not just about lack of material resources, but about a lack of freedom, choice, and political power. And we strongly believe, based on our own experience, that democratic and socio-economic development requires citizen participation to drive change and ensure accountable government. And on this basis, efforts to support, defend, and sustain the work of civil society are fundamental in Swedish foreign policy and Swedish engagement to promote global development. A vibrant, pluralistic, and independent civil society with free and independent media and a free and dynamic cultural life is a prerequisite for a democratic society. Civil society organizations can create awareness of individuals' rights, mobilize people, strengthen their capacity to assert their rights, and demand accountability.
I'm confident that with our combined efforts of everyone here today, we can have a profound impact. We can strengthen together the fabric of this society, enhance civil engagement, and protect human rights that are fundamental to every individual's well-being. Again, particularly like to thank our Danish colleagues for all the work they've done. I know it wasn't easy. I know, Christine, you're enjoying it immensely. I really commend you, but I know it's been a lot of work. And let this launch be the beginning of moving towards an even more accountable, engaged, and rights-respecting society here in West Nile and across Uganda.
RISE is going to lead a consortium of 2 partners, and it is a project that is specifically going to be addressing climate resilience, climate justice. Already knowing that a lot of depletion of our environment, but this is all to say that it is our responsibility as the national to ensure that the right thing is done.
African Center for Media Excellence, or ACME, is going to implement, together with other consortium partners, that is the Uganda Editors Guild, Uganda Media Women Association, and the Uganda Radio Network, going to implement a 4-year project titled Media Support for Public Accountability and Civic Engagement. And we believe that by capacitating the media, they can reach out to the public, they can write more compelling stories, they can bring out issues that really affect the people, especially in these regions like West Nile, which are looked at as underserved communities.
Ambassadors, we are greatly honored. We don't take this lightly. We pray that this relationship should continue and should be strengthened.
Many times the fighters are intimidated. Political leaders are being intimidated. We don't touch money. Ours is eyes on, hands off. I call upon the communities to rally behind this project for their goodness.